impossible to outrun. So I recommend anything from like 1 to 10, but obviously this is all up to you if you decide to make your own. Length is how long the moving zone goes, so for example, 1 or normal would be 1 wood floor, and 2 would be 2 wood floors, and so on. And just an FYI, normal for any of these measurements is equivalent to 1. I'm not sure why Epic made normal equal to 1, but who knows. Width goes from 1/2 to 100, where 100 covers literally the entire width of the creative world, and then 1/2 is half of a floor in width. Each measurement of width is the width of the walls.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 width. I don't want it that way. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wait, no, I know it's gonna be... I don't want the storm going that way. There we go. We did. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Only 18. Let's make it 20 just in case. Make sure it goes. And we want the BPM to be about 6. Because that's the way we like it. Take it about So we need to make it like maybe 8. 1, 2, 10. 10, definitely 10. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this needs to be faster. There we go, that's good.
Similar to length, how it works for floors. So for a width of 1, that covers 1 wall, and 2 covers 2 walls. And height is literally the same thing, it just measures the height of a wall. So 1 would be 1 wall up, 2 would be 2 walls up, etc. Trigger type is trigger, as that seems to work the best. Zone visible in-game you want on so people can see the direction and where the zone is. Trigger is always active. Direction is forward, and you'll be able to see exactly where it's going by the blue box that shows its path. But just realize that this is only when you're creating the map and not when you're in-game. Also, the orientation and direction of the zone will change depending on where you are facing when you put down the music sequencer. So as you can see here, just make sure that you put it down in the right direction and the blue box will show where it goes. Last is damage.
Never get Hulu. With live TV for sports.
Live TV for sports.
Live TV for sports.
Sports, which you want to put on elimination. Reason for this is that there are other options like low, medium, and high, which people think makes it a ticking zone. But what you have to realize is that when you put it to medium damage and the zone hits you, it only damages you once. You can think of these moving zones as basically a wave of damage. It's not an actual storm with damage over time once you're in it. So unless you want a bunch of kids L dancing on you while hiding in this pseudo storm, you have to put it on elimination. Obviously this isn't realistic as you'll die on impact with the zone, but it's the best thing we can do right now until Epic actually moves a moving storm option. Make sure you set up the automatic start on all the music sequencers and make the spawn pads for players and give them guns and all that other stuff before you begin. One last tip is that you can add zones that go back and forth by getting them to trigger each other. So if the zone gets sent out and hits another one, it will start the other moving zone. This way you can get the zones to move back and forth and left and right all at the same time. You can also put music sequencers high up or low down to have them not hit each other while moving together. So I have all the zones in the same setting, and you can see that they stop this tiny one on the little map that I made. What I've seen people do is put damage volume traps inside, which are basically ticking damage storm.
So I think what I'll do for my map is I'll make it so like have an idea. What's your idea? You should go back to detention. Okay, so I got a pretty good idea.
What is up, my friends, and welcome back to your Daily Dose of Fortnite here on the Happy Car channel. In this particular video, we have for you guys today's Daily News Refresh. Now, quite frankly, not a lot of stuff to talk about, but nonetheless, guys, we do have for you guys some topics, so let's get right to the first topic, which is going to be Epic Games announcing a brand new LTM that is basically around LTM creators. Basically, for those guys that actually love creative mode and love creating maps, now is your chance to shine with the brand new LTM creator contest. So it says, for the very first time in Fortnite, we are featuring a limited time mode that will be fully developed with a creative mode by a community creator, or of course, hence, one of the people in the community that's created a brand new map. This is your chance to take your game ideas to the next level. Millions of players will be jumping in and playing your game map, just as they have with Epic-made LTM such as Team Rumble and 50 vs 50. So some stuff right here, and just so you guys know, I'll have a full link to the description down below with all the guidelines and stuff like that. And overall, a great contest. Honestly, I think that's like so cool. It's fantastic. Epic Games is actually introducing this LTM actual, universe of Fortnite players because a lot of people out there are extremely good at maps. Like, look at this person in the back of it that got so many upvotes. This map alone got like 20,000 people that actually see it over on Reddit, and everybody absolutely wants this map. There's so many amazing creators in this Fortnite community, and if someone actually were to make a map just like this somehow, just imagine that. That would be just completely incredible, and that'd be speechless. So just so you guys know, the full link will be in the description down below with all the guidelines, what to do to actually, enter the LTM, and of course, how to get your creations out to Epic Games in order for them to actually use it in their official LTM. So pretty cool stuff overall, and a link will be down below. Now in other news, they're respawn vans. It seems like every single person in this community wants me to cover or acknowledge so you guys can see within said replay mode, they're respawn vans. You guys can basically zoom into them, go very close to them, and see what exactly this major update will actually, be beholding in the future of Season 8. So yes guys, the rumors are true. If you go inside of replay mode and go to certain locations, you can actually see the respawn vans. They're actually pretty cool looking. And it looks like there's actually some sort of ticket or something like that, so it looks like just like Apex Legends, you guys have to find a certain ticket, or of course a certain location, in order to actually bring back your fallen teammates, or of course your squad members. So pretty cool stuff overall. This is one of the updates I'm really looking forward to because my fiance tends to die a lot. Yeah, sorry if you're watching this, but yeah, basically, my fiance will die, and I just want to bring her back because I feel so bad, like not being able to be there next to her, because a lot of the time we get separated and then someone will single her out, or of course a whole squad will find her and just completely just destroy her with intense building. And the same happens to me. We'll get separated and I'll die, then she's left all alone. And man, she's not the best player, but she can really get some kills. She saved me so many times. So if an important squad member dies like me or her, and we both get separated from one another, or of course just simply any squad in general, it is a very hard time to actually win the game. So an ability to actually bring back your fallen teammates or of course your friends is an amazing concept, an amazing idea, and I cannot wait for this to be in the game, as it's in fact obviously fully finished and ready to go. So pretty awesome stuff overall. Moving into our next topic, here's a nice cheat sheet thanks to Squatting Dog, who always makes these amazing cheat sheets every single season, and of course every single week. This of course is for week 4, so here you guys go in the background video, the week 4 cheat sheet, and feel free to screenshot today's daily upload. And now for our final topic, and yes guys, it is a very short video and not a lot of topics to talk about, so I apologize about that, but honestly, before updates, yeah, there's just not that much stuff to talk about. Actually, before I say that, there's actually one more topic that's actually very crazy, so sorry about that guys. After this topic, there's actually a topic that I really wanted to get to, for some reason I just forgot about it, but now that I'm looking at my second screen, it is right there, so yeah. Stay tuned for the next topic because it's just absolutely crazy, and I cannot believe Fortnite China is doing this to the Fortnite community. But for right now, the topic is going to be the colors in Fortnite Season 8. So basically, there's going to be a brand new ability that's going to allow you guys to actually change the colors to basically any season, or of course, basically the next upcoming update, 8.20, we'll get a brand new lighting update that will look like Season 2 colors and stuff like that. A lot of people seem to want this back, so pretty cool stuff overall. If you look at the gameplay in the background video, it will essentially look like this in the background video. Now, although it's going to look way better than this graphic, stuff like that, the colors and stuff like that, you will have the ability to actually use these colors as far as, playing the game in general. So if you miss the colors with inside old seasons, you will now have the ability to change back to the old season colors. And of course, the texture and stuff like that. So overall, a great idea and a great concept made by this person in the background video. And just so you guys know, this image right here is in fact a concept of what could be coming. And now for our final topic, we actually have for you guys the most ridiculous thing possible, which is actually Well, China reduced the fact that their players can play for a certain period of time. Yes, guys, you've heard that right. China is now limiting how long their players can play Fortnite. I know this sounds completely ludicrous, but it's completely real, and it is in fact legit. So basically, here's the situation that Epic Games players are now facing over in China. It says you have now been playing for 3 hours. XP rate has dropped by 50%, challenges are now disabled, and for your health, please take a rest immediately. Please also arrange your studies and learning time. I cannot believe this. China is so ridiculous. Not only are they limiting players, they're now disabling a whole bunch of stuff after a certain period of time playing. Now, I know China is like very high tech, and you know, they're basically in the future. I mean, you ever go to China and look at China stuff, everything over there is completely futuristic, and this looks like this might be the future of gaming. With the massive health crisis lately, and you know, just in general over the past couple of years, I think in the future this might in fact be coming to gaming. To of course, you know, help out the community and make sure everyone stays healthy. With the immense amount of people trying to do 24-hour streams and actually end up dying, or have heart attacks, you know, massive caffeine overdrawals and stuff like that, there's just so many things that could be happening in the Fortnite community and just, you know, gaming in general. And for Fortnite China, it must have been such a big, like, situation over there that they have now introduced a limited time thing where basically you can only play for over a certain period of time, and after that, a lot of stuff will get disabled, so it basically makes it pointless to actually play the game. So pretty crazy stuff overall. Now with all that being said, I'm definitely curious to see what you guys think about today's video topics in the comment section down below. And as always, if you are new out here, make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on, as it does help my channel out tremendously, and it helps you guys stay up to date with the Fortnite community. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, hope to see you guys in the next one, and most of all, stay happy my friends, and I'll see you guys in the next upcoming video.
Jolly shells, anybody?
140 there.
Thank you. All right, I'm set now. But yeah, so if you're falling,
Dr. Lupo!
use the new gun before you can run. Oh. Where did you drop that?
Oh, no, I
Easy. First big though.
You're not safe even on your birthday.
Oh, bud. You just opened a can of worms.
No. The worms are all over.
Oh, no. Oh,
He
man.
spilled the worm.
Oh, man.
I mean, guys, it's easy. Hey, babe, it's so easy. Right, that's how easy it was.
All right. Okay.
Like one guy.
Yikes, dude.
I hate when they build. Well,
Still in that one by one.
it's so Woo! How's that ride, brother? Look, got beat up down there on the ground. Hope he doesn't thirst you. That'd be real sad. Yeah, ye damn. Woo! Ninja, you're not a bird. You can't fly, you know that. What are you doing?
I wouldn't advise jumping off of stuff like that again, Tyler. It obviously hurts you this time.
It's a full squad. It's a full squad. It's a full
Got one knocked out.
Nice. Back one for now.
This guy's the... Okay, touche. Well played. Doing a nice play there. There's that. Oh, okay. Well, Yeah, that right there is probably so just up one more little step. Yeah, we're just gonna do this real quick. You actually let me do it. I didn't think you'd let me do it.
No! It really be your friends, Chad.
You can now help increase Fortnite Moments giveaways by using Beast as your Support a Creator code. To do this, click on the item shop, and then select Support a Creator in the bottom right. Type in Beast.
Once Banana dies, everyone's gonna conga watch. It's gonna be great. Really? He's dead.
That's it.
Oh, get on the summit. No, we're on that. Run, gentlemen, flee.
What is going on, man?
This is Fortnite, dude. That's what this was, dude. Listen to all those footsteps.
Can you keep your grenades alive? Wait,
No, I didn't. Oh my God, this is fantastic.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what I'm
Campfire?
watching.
Yeah, there you go, perfect. I love how they're all battle pass people, so they don't have anything.
Yo, get them on a campfire, box them all up, and drop the nades.
Ow! I'm sorry. I needed to do it. I couldn't resist.
He's sacrificing himself.
I had to do it, bro. I had to do it. I can't, bro.
Tim is. I'm tweeting that right now. I'm tweeting it right now. Tim is half man is toxic. I can no longer support him.
Lingers. 161 damage. He's a better player. Tom! I want to play the game. Alright, fine. I'll focus. Listen, I'll finally get off for 2 hours until the event. If you want to do that, tell me now. Because I'm not going to sit here and play half-ass duos. Like, I just don't want to. Honestly. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I will try my hardest that I can. Okay? I'm going to play solos then. Shut up. Stop. You don't want to play. So I don't want to play duos. Like, it's just half-ass. Get it? Play it seriously. We'll play seriously. We'll just play it 6. I'm ready for you. Play it 6. Alright, that's fine. I respect that. I don't want to play. These games are fucking garbage. They're so fucking trash. They're so fucking trash. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I just can't give a fuck. And he knows it.
Yeah, because my computer was just shutting down. Here's what I did. I took my fan that I put in my crotch. You have a crotch fan? Yeah, you guys don't? I think all gamers should have one.
I have an AC unit in my room.
No, dude, I got a little fan under there. It just blows.
I used to have a crotch fan.
Say I poopy in my pants. And
What?
it says he has a crotch fan. And
No, crotch fan is 200 IQ.
Crotch fans are very important there, Ninja.
They are.
All right?
why is your crotch sweating, dude?
Because it's warm. He's a full-fledged gamer. What are you doing?
I got big thighs there, a little stick, okay? My thighs are pushing together just because your thighs haven't seen each other for years, all right?
Oh my god.
God, I almost spilled my coffee.
Oh my god! No, what the heck? I can knock people. Oh my god, I'm actually dead right now, bro. Chad, what is happening, Chad? What is happening? Because the fact that this is like completely random is what makes it really good. Oh my god. Yo. No!
I'm so dead. Please don't have another distinct lemon dead. Oh my god, you just got outplayed. I have minis, but, you know.
Happy birthday!
Oh, hi.
Happy birthday!
Oh, Ben got a little lightheaded after that. He definitely got killed.
damage storms. So the unfortunate part is that these are stationary and they don't move at all, but once you're inside, you can make the settings where it does damage over time similar to an actual storm. The settings you should use are pretty much the same storms. So the unfortunate part is that you have all this storm option. Make storm. So the orientation and direction of the zone will change depending on where you are facing. For a width of 1, that covers 1 wall, and 2 covers 2 walls. And height is literally the same thing, it's just measured. For these measurements, though, is you don't want it anywhere. Tempo is how fast it wants. Follow his Twitter at the bare minimum. His method is you put down 2 walls and a ramp, then you put a shopping cart on the ramp with the shopping cart's wheels facing down, so it will roll off and not trigger the sequencer more than once. Then put a trap, so it looks something like this, and what happens is when the game starts, the shopping cart triggers the trap, and the trap goes off, which will trigger the moving zone to start. The other method I saw is from Donnie SC, who is another Fortnite creative moving storm genius, but if you guys don't know who he is, he's the guy who you've probably seen on Reddit or Twitter who posts all the interesting Fortnite esports statistics, so make sure you go and follow his Twitter at the bare minimum. His method is you put an ATK next to the music sequencer and then throw a pinball flipper on top of it. Every time you start a game, the ATK will get launched onto the music sequencer and the moving zone will start. So if you're looking to build the basic storm zone map, you want to build...
Let's go. Okay, so I got that one to work. Now we need some friends. Okay. Well, that's amazing. Someone actually started to watch a random stream. Or it could be a friend. Question is, one. Okay, so... Gets it better. Let me just put like that. Not that. Down. No. I didn't mean to do that.
Brulamo.
What? Bruh, Lamau. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to make like a scrim, Bobby. Okay, my game isn't working. Hey, Bobby, I could use some help. I am struggling a lot.
Okay.
I need someone like do a lot of stuff for me. Like cover stuff in, like I need a lot of walls covered, and then I need certain stuff built. Now we need a gallery. Where is it? You need a gallery where you can see the walls behind you.
My family is cleaning our house and it is gonna be a while.
Okie dokie. I think this is what I need. Let's see. Where is it? Can you jump
I
to
can
that?
play later.
Can't. Okay, you can't jump to this, so this is what I need. You know what I need? There's like spawn boxes. It's just a layout if you're still watching. Where'd I place that sponge? Okay. Why do I feel shrunken? Why do I feel so short? Why does skin feel so small? I don't like that. Ew. Okay, never